Hi, how's everyone doing today?
Good.
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 My name is Molly. I'm gonna be working with you guys today. I just wanted to start off by going around and introducing ourselves and giving your name and then your pronouns.
I'm Brittany, and my pronouns are she or her.
I'm Tommy, and my pronouns are she and her.
I'm Maddie, and my pronouns are she and her.
All right. And then I'm Molly. My pronouns are also she, her. So I just kind of wanted to make this meeting like kind of goal oriented. So I wanted everyone to go around and share a goal that they have in the next 5 years or so. Just take your time to
So
think.
a goal that I would have would just be graduate with my BSW, and I also want to get into an MSW program and finish that as well.
Yeah, my goal's kind of similar, just to finish out with my undergrad and get to grad school, graduate with that as well.
I would probably also say graduating from undergrad, and then I really want to learn French, so I'm hoping I can do that.
Oh, that's a cool goal. Why do you want to learn French?
I really want to travel abroad for a year and live in France, probably Paris, and maybe do like fashion school over there for a year.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. So like while we were on the topic of goals, I just kind of wanted to see if anybody had any obstacles or barriers they feel like might be preventing them from reaching their goals and if they wanted to talk about that at all.
I think
Um,
just, oh, go ahead.
okay. I would probably say one of the biggest obstacles that I think that I just face like internally is I'm a criminology major and I really would like to pursue, like I said, like a fashion thing. But I've been studying criminology and like psychology and sociology for so long that I feel like I'm gonna have to start way over from the beginning, and that kind of scares me a lot. So
No, I actually like totally understand that because I like going through school and stuff. Sometimes I feel like I'm like in too deep. So it's like I totally get that, but
Yeah.
it's never too late to start over. I mean, people go back to school for tons of things, so
yeah, I don't know, it scares me because I'm like so close to being done, but then it's like, oh God, I might have to start all over.
yeah.
But I have a whole life, so we'll see.
Yeah, you do. You have so much time and you can also like always take breaks and come back to it. Like there's so much time for that.
Yeah.
And if it's something you want to do, you definitely should pursue it. So
I think I'm similar. I studied social or criminal justice before social work, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. So I took a lot of like criminal justice classes, and then I transferred, and they didn't really have like criminal justice. It was criminology, and it was like different classes. So when I started social work, I kind of feel like I had to start basically over. I'm also a lot older than you guys, so there's never a time where you can't like restart and do things. My obstacle is, I guess, just because I am older and I'm working full time, I really wish that I had just gone straight through the first time and not have to be doing this now where I wouldn't have to be, you know what I mean, working full time and going to school because it's rough. So I feel like that's kind of just the biggest obstacle is just trying to maintain like 40 hours a week. And I work at a youth shelter. So it's kind of like something's always happening, something's always changing. There's a lot of things to keep up with. So I think that's just my biggest obstacle in being able to achieve what I want to do.
yeah, I feel like life isn't like one path. So like things like that always throw us off. So I mean, I guess we can all relate on that level about how it's just like we aren't going to be able to find that one thing. Sorry, I'm like
I think a big obstacle for me is I feel like every semester I'm like I hate my major and I want to change it, but I literally have like a year left of it. So I'm like they said like I'm just in 2D. So obviously I'm just gonna stick with it. But also like I would say like getting into grad school, it's difficult and I don't know where I want to go. I'd love to stay here, but probably won't. And yeah, that's about it. Just
the
life.
cool thing about grad school is like you can go for something that's like kind of related to what you did, but it can be like completely different. So like
Yeah.
going through undergrad, I've felt the same way about like not really liking my major, but it's like too late to change it. So like I'm planning for grad school, you know, to like go out and maybe pursue other things, kind of related to that, but out of that bubble just because it gives me the opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
That's like the main reason why I feel like grad school is like such a good thing too, because it's like you can like see other parts,
Rather than just what you're doing now.
basic level. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's very true, yeah.
Yeah, so it sounds like we all have very like achievable goals, like graduating college, getting a job, maybe even learning French. But obstacles are going to come up, and through time we learn to deal with those things, and like being able to recognize those obstacles while trying to achieve your goals is going to end up making it easier along the way, because you're going to be able to like sit there and reflect. But yeah, and that's really all I had for today. I just really wanted to touch on goals, obstacles, and I wanted to end with a little um exercise. It's called a pit and peak. So I just wanted everyone to go around and talk about their pit, which would be like maybe like for the, I guess it's Monday, but like for the last week, something that kind of made you feel down or like brought you down, and then your peak with something that's like really good that happened. So yeah.
My
So,
pet would
no, go ahead. We keep doing that.
yeah. My pet would probably be we had our last chapter last night for my sorority, and as much as I hate going to that, it was really sad because the seniors are leaving, so that really sucks. And then my peak would probably be being done with class. So yeah.
So my pit would be I had a really good friend pass away last week. And he was 32 and it was in a house fire. So it was like random. So I've been trying to deal with all that and help like the family plan everything and figure out everything. So that's been difficult. Um, a peak would be, I guess, like just that school's done this week and I've done really well in the classes and I'm 1 year away from graduation.
I'd say my pit would be my grading is really sick at the moment, so that's kind of been rough and hard to deal with. And I would say my peak is just this week, finals being over, summer coming. I'm so excited for classes to be done. But yeah, that's about it for me.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to do that exercise because while it's important to reflect on like positive things, sometimes looking at the negative things can help you see how much more positive the positive things are in your life. That can also relate to trying to achieve your goals. There's going to be barriers, negative aspects, but then you see the end goal and the outcome, and that will encourage you to keep going. So that was that. But thank you guys so much for joining. It was really great talking to you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to call me.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.